Warning, everyone who's new to this channel and hasn't watched the welcome video, this video is a part of the Let's Talk Pairing series that helped start this channel. For the sake of your sanity, if you are affronted by the thoughts of same-sex couples in your fandoms, please exit out of this video and wait for my next rant or countdown. Thank you. Nintendo, what are you doing? Okay. And now, for something a little bit different. So a while back, I was part of a thread somewhere on the interwebs that I can't be bothered to remember at the moment, and someone who knew of my series and writings asked, Lupino9, don't you ship any Yuri or Femmeslash pairings? And I was like, of course I ship Yuri. I ship all sorts of pairings, remember? I ship Rule 63 Kisa Ita and Neo Talia Resame. Those don't count. What the fuck do you mean those don't count? And after raging for a bit back and forth, I finally remembered. Well, I suppose there is another pairing I can think of off the top of my head. And in late honor of the wedding of the century, I decided to celebrate love in one of its many, many forms. So this is the only warning you guys get. Yeah. So today's pairing is the most recent thing to give me diabetes since I downloaded and watched the first season of Junjo Romantica. It is I want candy. I want candy. Lyra and BonBon from My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Hey, don't you dare press that dislike button. I warned you that this would have ponies. So, a little background information for those of you who have been living under a rock for the past 2 years. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic is the latest incarnation of Hasbro's My Little Pony franchise and series of cartoons. And, quite frankly, it's the best incarnation. The show mostly follows the lives and undertakings of the main six: Twilight Sparkle,
I'm Star Swirl the Bearded,
Rarity,
of all the worst things that could happen, this is the worst possible thing!
Applejack,
This here is the nicest send-off any pony could ask for.
Fluttershy,
Nightmare Moon. Nightmare Moon?
Rainbow Dash,
Apples. Is this some kind of cruel joke?
and the pony who I am sure is on crack, Pinkie Pie.
No, I'm not. I'm a chicken.
But who gives a fuck about any of them? I mean, yes, the main six are awesome, but Friendship is Magic does something that I wish more cartoons, anime, and video games would do. If you have a series, go ahead and flesh out your main characters, but give people the option so that if they don't like those main characters, they can like the background characters without being looked down upon. Natalia did it. I like Russia and America a lot, obviously, but my other favorite characters include Sweden, Finland, and Germania. Before the Naruto series went straight to shit, I was all over the Akatsuki, until a certain mangaka decided to have all of them die off in practically the same way, have one of them be Jesus, bring back 60% of them. God, I haven't been this confused by a storyline since I played Metroid Other M, and yes, I'm still sore about that. And My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic has tons of background characters that people can fall in love with. From Doctor Who, Zecora, Berry Punch, Gilda, Flim and Flam.
So take this opportunity in this very community. He's Flim, he's Flam, we're the world famous Flim Flam brothers. Traveling sales, ponies not boring.
Stephen Magnet, Vinyl Scratch, Octavia, Princess Luna,
It was thou who unleashed the powers of harmony upon us and took away our dark powers!
Big Macintosh.
Yep.
The list goes on and on. Two of the characters that I'm impartial to are the ones that this video focuses on. The pairing between Lyra Heartstrings and her girl girlfriend/wifey BonBon.
I didn't put those in my bag.
This pairing most likely started when in the episode Dragon Shy, these two ponies could be seen sitting on a bench. Lyra sitting a bit weirdly, as you can see, and since then there are myriads of instances where the two ponies have been seen together. Especially in one episode where it looked like BonBon wanted to either give Lyra a kiss or say something seductive, but Derpy popped in out of nowhere and ruined the moment.
Pinkie Pie mentions my birthday to the cakes, and I get a cupcake.
This episode was The Secret of My Excess from Season 2, by the way. As you heard earlier, oh god, Lyra's full name is Lyra Heartstrings, and this is because the Brony community dubbed the mare Lyra from the show, but when a blind bag toy based on her was released, Hasbro had named her Heartstrings. So after 3 months of what non-bronies called bitching and moaning, but what was really just us bronies saying that some of the names that Hasbro was shelling out made no sense. I mean, they called Carrot Top Golden Harvest, they called Berry Punch Berry Shine, and the great and powerful Trixie, whose name was blatantly given in the show, was named Lula Moon. What the fuck? But after we presented this argument, Hasbro finally released plans for the Wave 3 blind bags, revealing that Lyra's full name was Lyra Heartstrings. Enough background, we need to get to the ponies! Lyra, in my opinion, seems to be... I don't know how to describe Lyra. She's a unicorn enigma wrapped up in a riddle. If I had to compare her to another character, for some reason the first person who comes to mind is Dante from Devil May Cry.
My name is Dante.
Not that one! She's just so quirky and has her own sense of style in doing things. You can't really say that Lyra is a tomboy because she's really not... I mean, it's complicated. That's all I can say. It's complicated. She has been shown in the fandom to prefer suits to dresses, but she has a prominent feminine side, as seen with her appearance in the Season 2 finale, and the instrument that she plays, the lyre. And then there's BonBon, aka the Mare of 1,000 Voices, because every time she's given a speaking role in the show, her voice changes from this...
Is she still here? We heard Fluttershy was here.
...to this...
Mine's got rocks in it.
And even to this.
That incredible, amazing doll.
But going by personality, also influenced by the fandom, she's definitely the mother figure of the two, staying at home to manage her candy shop and do the housework while Lyra's on tour in Canterlot. But for all of her kindness, BonBon doesn't play. She will frickin' pwn your ass. Now, representation in the fandom. A few weeks ago, the team at Know Your Meme did a complex study on the Brony community and compiled some very interesting, if not shocking, info about the pairings. Apparently, even though Lyra and BonBon is the most accepted pairing in the show, apparently the most popular pairing was Octavia and Vinyl Scratch. Needless to say, I had a bit of a shocked reaction.
What the fuck?
But despite that, there is still a good part of the fandom dedicated to what has to be the canon pairing of the show. There are 3,000 DeviantArt entries about these two, along with Facebook pages, Tumblr accounts, and more. Now, I don't do clop fics, you can keep that shit far away from me, but I do enjoy shipping. The one fanfiction for these two that I have read word to word is the story Happily Ever After by Vanner. The story is about Lyra proposing to her longtime lover BonBon and all the trials they have to go through stemming from the prejudice against earth ponies by the unicorns of Canterlot. It may seem like a simple fic, but the author puts a lot of detail and emotion into the point that you feel like you're reading the screenplay of a movie from Logo. God, I missed that channel. Noah's Ark was shit! There is one particularly moving sequence that I will try my best to read and not fuck up. It's when Lyra's parents journey down from Campherlot to try and dissuade BonBon from marrying their daughter. Inside the shop, the air was heavy with the scent of caramel and taffy. Hints of peppermint fluttered on the breeze as the heavy scent of chocolate wrapped around the noses of the unicorns. The walls were covered in bins filled with cellophane-wrapped treats of all varieties. Chocolates, taffies, and hard candies of every stripe tempted the unicorns from every angle. "My goodness," said the white unicorn stallion. "Have you ever seen so much candy?" "Never in my life, Star," said the green unicorn mare. "I always knew our little Lyra had a sweet tooth. I guess it should make sense that she'd pursue a candy maker." "Coming, coming!" called BonBon from the back room. Her cream face had been masked white with the powdered sugar, and her white apron stained dark with splotches of chocolate. She trotted from the kitchen behind the counter to greet her guests. "I don't believe I've seen you in town before," she said with a smile. "Welcome to BonBon's BonBons, Ponyville's finest candy shop for 3 generations. I'm BonBon, and these," she gestured to the galaxy of confections before her, "are my BonBons. Since you're new in town, please have a sample of anything you'd like." As the 2 unicorns each sampled a sugary treat, BonBon caught a glimpse of familiar features in her new customers. As they sniffed around, she realized that she had, in fact, seen them before. Not in person, but in photographs. Were these ponies famous? From the way they were dressed, they looked as if they were nobility. Nobility. Her eyes went wide as it dawned on her just who had come into her shop. Her cheerful smile faded into a grin of fear as the white unicorn approached her with a bag of peppermints. "Hello, Miss BonBon," said the unicorn. He looked down at her necklace, then back to her. "My name is Stardream, and this is my wife Strawberry Lime. Where are Lyra's parents?" BonBon stammered. "It's so nice to finally meet you," she said. "I hear tell that a certain unicorn asked you a question last night," said Strawberry Lime as she pushed a few bits to BonBon. How did you know?" asked BonBon. "Derpy just got the mail a few hours ago. I can't imagine that Lyra's letter got to you that quickly." From Strawberry's saddlebag floated a copy of Equestria Daily's Life section. It was the picture of her and Lyra sitting on a bench together that grabbed her attention. The headline read, "Baroness Lyra to marry candy maker from Ponyville." BonBon noticed that they spelled her name wrong. "As members of the nobility," said Stardream, "we are required by custom to ask you to break your engagement with our daughter because of your non-noble heritage." BonBon blinked in amazement at that statement. "It's simply a formality, you see, and—" "Stop!" scolded Strawberry Lime. "I'm sorry?" asked BonBon. "Are you asking me not to marry Lyra?" "Well, yes," said Star. "But you came all the way from your gilded towers in Canterlot to ask me that?" Her voice was flat and calm, concealing the sort of apoplectic rage that would have given a lesser pony a stroke. The tiny swinging door that separated the shop from the counter snapped off the hinges as she shoved it out of the way. "And then you come into my store to ask me, a pony you've never met before, to give up the mare of my dreams!" She prodded Stardream in the chest with a hoof to punctuate the sentence. The 2 unicorns nodded as they backed away in terror. "So, that's a no." "Get out of my store!" shrieked BonBon. The 2 unicorns bolted for the exit in a tangle of hooves and candy wrappers. BonBon stood seething for a moment as the unicorns fled through the streets of Ponyville. As she lost sight of them, she stumbled to the wall and steadied herself with a hoof. As the tears of anger washed the sugar from her face, an orange-maned pony burst through the front entrance. "What was that?" asked Carrot Top. "Who were those ponies? Why were you screaming at them? What's wrong?" BonBon wrapped her arms around her friend and began sobbing into her mane. Carrot Top helped BonBon to her feet and helped her into the back room where the candy mixers churned in quiet contentment. BonBon sat on the floor in a sobbing heap as Carrot Top stroked her hair. "Come on now, sweetie, talk to me. It can't be that bad." That was Lyra's parents, sobbed BonBon. They want me to break my engagement. I've been engaged less than a day and already ponies are coming after me. I just want my Lyra. Why can't I have my Lyra? Her parents? Asked Carrot Top. Those lousy... She muttered something else that sounded suspiciously like profanity. Sweetie, go home. I'll take care of your shop. Then, I'll take care of this, alright? Don't you worry about a thing. Carrot Top's going to make it all better. Seriously though, when it comes to MLP, these two are definitely my OTP. They are just so freaking adorable together, and really, I'm more than fine simply seeing these two sit or stand together rather than what some other people might think of when thinking of Yuri or Femmeslash. But I still need to give it a rating. I'll say a 4 out of 5 because I support Femmeslash and Yuri, but I guess I don't really have enough education in that side of fandoms to give a proper score. I think I might have to research on Yuri and such. Let's see, interesting stuff about these two. Well, the Pony Spotlighter Project Failsing did a wonderful video about these two. And remember how I said that this ship was the most accepted in the Brony fandom? It even has a song about them, even in the form of Jackalap's Summer, and it is beautiful.
But I love sky. You wouldn't care when you're in the care. I have fun when you're in the care of Lyra and BonBon.
Well, that is all I will say about these two, and I will see you all next pairing. Don't forget to drop a like or a sub. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.